called Rafael Nadal.
I can see how you can go there. I can see how you can get to that from there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Kool-Aid Man, too.
So now Yair Rodriguez is now 8-1, and Andre Fili is 15-4.
Touchy-feely.
Robert Whitaker is now 17-4, and Rafael Nadal is now 21-7-1. Anthony Pettis versus Edson Barbosa. We both lost. Edson Barbosa won unanimous decision. By the way, Robert Whitaker also won by unanimous decision. But this Edson Barbosa versus Anthony Pettis fight was badass. And Edson Barbosa outstruck Anthony Pettis to death. Former champion Anthony Pettis got destroyed.
So basically we gave the
He
loser
had
a BJ?
bruises up and down. Yeah, we did.
The loser of that fight?
Yep. But we redeem ourselves in the last two fights because Demetrius Johnson knocked out Henry Cejudo in the first round. The quote-unquote mousetrap in this 125 division and this 125 pound championship fight. Henry Cejudo, undefeated Olympic gold medalist, is no longer undefeated, and he got knocked the fuck out in the first round.
But didn't you say you already knew this was coming?
A first round TKO.
You synced it. Like, you had a premonition.
Demetrius Johnson, in my opinion, the best pound for pound fighter, and it's not even close. John Jones fought somebody who he should have just annihilated this weekend.
It was a close fight.
And it wasn't close. He did annihilate the person, but it wasn't pretty. Of course, there was a lot of rest on John Jones this weekend because of everything that he had going for him. I mean, he had a lot. He had an opponent change. This is the first fight since being suspended. It was a huge fight. He needed the win, and he won. He's now 22-1. Ovince Prue is now 19-8, and Ovince Prue put up a fight, but John Jones
to no avail.
John Jones won, and he's now officially the interim light heavyweight champion.
And why is he interim? Wasn't he already champ? Wasn't there like an interim belt for whoever won that fight? Oh, never mind. That has to do with the silly little Connor's division.
No. Connor is
fake retired.
No, he's not retired.
Fake retired, I said.
Yeah, fake retired.
Kind of like Brett Favre-ish.
I have nothing to report on that. I'm so sick of talking about that Conor McGregor fucking fight, dude. The latest on that is Nate Diaz said that he's going on vacation because he ain't fighting anybody other than Conor McGregor, and he will not be fighting Conor McGregor at UFC 200 no matter what happens.
So he's going on vacation? Is he coming back to the 209? That's not vacation.
That's not vacation.
That's like hell on earth.
I guess going home would be a vacation, I guess.
You mean coming home? Because we're here. Like,
We in it. We in this.
After the UFC shit picks, what else happened?
Hold on.
Oh, wait, that was the, that wasn't the prelims.
John Jones, that was the whole pick. So, we both tied this week.
Yeah, 2-2.
Me and you tied, yep. No, it wasn't 2-2. Yeah, it was. No, it was 3-2.
I thought there was only 4 fights. Okay.
Five.
So we're both winners, though.
Yeah, we both got 3-2. And after that fight, John Jones could have a 6-month medical suspension. He's supposed to be headlining UFC 200 against Daniel Cormier for the light heavyweight title. The official light heavyweight
Not the interim.
championship. He never lost his belt, and he just won the interim, but I digress.
There's no logic behind UFC's
championship belts. Yeah.
And the interims and the bullshit.
Bullshits and yeah.
You know what? You're a champion.
And they're not going to strip Conor McGregor of his belt. They're going to let Conor McGregor keep his belt, and the winner of the Frankie Edgar and
Jose Aldo
gets to
get slapped by Conor McGregor.
And they will be also fighting for an interim title shot. Or interim title.
UFC's gay. They need to go like WWE. Wait, what?
Let's go to the NFL.
No, it's not. The Rams suck.
Tom Brady is resuspended for the Deflategate unless Roger Goodell calls an audible and says that
he doesn't want to be.
He doesn't want him to be suspended because the Supreme Court, I guess, retracted what they had previously said, and now he is going to be, his suspension is reinstated.
You know, I'm not 100%, but from what I heard, the Supreme Court judge who ruled the case had some bias input because he had Tom Brady as a fantasy player on his fantasy league or some shit. But I know for 100% fact that Roger Goodell and Robert Kraft are friends, and they're good. They're close buddies.
They're buddies?
They're close buddies, yes. And
Buddies.
those of you who don't know who Robert Kraft is, that is the owner of the Patriots. And so if these 4 games get reinstated and he doesn't get suspended, I wouldn't be surprised. That's what probably happened last year.
No, he went and he fought it and he got it back.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't care. The Patriots are. I don't know. I don't see why people hate on them so much.
How do you feel about a guy named Jared Goff?
Well, as a Rams fan, I should feel more strong.
See where I'm going here?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
He is your projected first pick in the draft.
But there's also Carson
Overall
Wentz too.
number 1 pick.
There's also Carson Wentz too, but you never know.
So, how do you feel about Jared? What is his name?
Goff.
Jared Goff?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know much about either one of those guys.
Sounds a little goffy if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean goofy. Sorry, what did I say?
Yeah. I don't know much about either one of them 2 guys, actually, honestly, but the Rams have needed a quarterback for a while, and even if they get one now, though, it's like, oh, yeah, you lost Laurinaitis, you lost Long, Jared Cook, yeah, good luck, you're golden, with your little... Can we skip football? It's off season, man. Cut me a break, Mr.
Right,
Chip Kelly's my team's coach.
Oh, owie, man. Why you gotta fucking low blow me like that?
It's not a low blow, it's a reminder. It's just...
Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 games. Break them down for me. Break it down, bam.
Alright, well, what's the deal?
Rest in peace, Joni Lower.
Game 1.
Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Washington Capitals.
Oh, man. So obviously the Capitals got the President's Trophy. They were going nuts this season, the regular season. They'll have home ice advantage, which means Game 1 will probably be there. This will be the first time in a while that Crosby and Ovechkin have went at it. Solely for home ice and Fleury not being in net for the Penguins, I'm going to say the Capitals take Game 1. The series goes 7, and I'm going to say that the Penguins come out with it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, my pick before this playoff started, but I think Blues Penguins, so I'm gonna have to go with the Penguins. But I think the President Trophy winners, the Caps, will give them a run for their money and take them 7.
We got one more game for you. And again, I'm gonna name it, and you break it down for me.
It's the hockey world again.
Stars versus Blues.
Oh, there's Game 1 of that too.
Nothing? You speechless?
I'm not sure.
Break it down.
Game 1, probably the same way. I'm going to say the Stars probably take it because they'll have home ice, but the Blues just got it done eliminating the Chicago Blackhawks, Stanley Cup champions. I'm going to say they take it in 6 or 7 as well.
So, either way, we got some legit hockey coming out of those 2 games.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be 7 games, probably.
Each series,
dude,
in the final,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually starting to get into hockey, and I wouldn't have never gotten into hockey if I didn't have you as my
or if we didn't do
co-host and my friend and shit like that.
I never really thought I'd get into the fighting stuff either, but when Conor McGregor's knee started buckling on what was it, March 5th?
You got pretty excited.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
So, now we got a little bit of basketball talk. So Steph Curry slipped on a sweaty floor, and Chris Paul caught his hand.
Sweaty or like a liquidy floor?
It was sweaty floor, I guess.
Oh, we're not going to blame it on Houston for we're just going to say it was sweaty. They were all tired. It was almost halftime.
I guess, yeah.
I'm messing with you, bro.
Chris Paul caught his hand in the jersey and broke it. So
yeah,
there's
he's got
that.
a broken hand, and from what I heard, now that Curry's knee is messed up, I don't know about his ankle, but his knee's messed up too, and he's going to get reevaluated again in 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, he's out for 2 weeks. Yeah,
The Spurs are projected to have the best odds to become champions,
and that's good news for me. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take it. I'll take the title and I'll run with it. I'll be the happiest person. I'll be the happiest person in Northern California. Or in wherever
Yeah, you might live in California, but you'll go with the Spurs.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Spurs are my jam, bro. They've been my jam my whole life. I like the Warriors, but they have sucked my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I've liked the Kings, but they sucked a good percentage of my life as well. They had like 5 good years. In those 5 years, we were rooting.
Still couldn't get to the finals.
Getting broke every time.
Like Sharks fans. Some California teams do that to you.
But I am a Spurs fan. I've been a Spurs fan my whole life. So there's that. And, well, since, the beginning of my liking of realizing that there's more than just the Phoenix Suns in the NBA.
Yeah, it's just like the one that was, you realize there was more than just the Packers.
Yeah, exactly. I would have been a Packers fan if I didn't realize that there was more than just the Green Bay Packers in the NFL.
You can tell he moved a lot.
Thunder's Russell Westbrook shines as the Thunder eliminate Mark Cuban's Dallas Mavericks.
WrestleMania puts away Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavs.
And Russell Westbrook is the one who destroyed him. And Mark Cuban
4-1
straight up said, I mean, I'm going to just use Birdman's little word that he's getting in trouble for. Mark Cuban had no respect.
No respect?
No respect for WrestleMania, man.
Well, KD had one game where he went nuts on him too, I think.
Well, he should have respect him. He should have respect KD.
They should have respect
WrestleMania,
Westbrook.
Yeah, it's hard to fucking say that name. Now I know why people say WrestleMania all the time. It's easier. So much easier.
WrestleMania? Wait, what?
So we watched Raw. There ain't much to dissect from that. They're going into Payback. They're backing into Payback because, man, I've heard so much bad shit about Payback and what
they've got planned for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to watch it, but I ain't going to like it. No.
Well, hopefully Cesaro and Natty become Intercontinental champion.
It doesn't look good. The future does not look bright in the WWE. And that's sad. Really sad to say because
it happens, man. I would love to see
it was that whole remember that whole bullshit about, freaking
what was it?
Shane McMahon running Raw and Raw being better. Now look, Raw is good.
They're bringing NXT guys up.
I don't know if it's not more than just the same, though. It's more of the same, if you ask me. They're underutilizing the whole freaking... They needed to break up that whole faction of the whole...
Social Outcasts?
No, the Social Outcasts are
the NXT people?
No, the... League of Nations. They should have broke them up a long time ago. They should have never
instead of waiting for when Barrett was ready to leave.
They should have started with them. Now, I mean, they were all established before they got into that stupid faction.
And they were just used to put guys over,
It was a dumb-ass faction, dude.
I would love to see Roman Reigns and AJ Styles match end with Styles coming off the top rope.
Well, we'll have plenty more wrestling to talk about.
And a Superman punch at the same time, man. And then... maybe like a nip up in the middle of the 9 count.
Well, we're going to further dissect this more in the next one. We'll have every one of those cards every one of those matches written down, and we'll dissect each match.
Here come Thursday, Friday. We'll have a lot more pleasure for you, but some
Thank
more
you
business
guys.
to
You guys
take
are
care of.
awesome.